It will be decades, though, till we know the full effects of the chemical spill on the kids of East Palestine. They're going to be affected for decades. Their health will be affected for decades. We don't know how yet. Their parents don't know how yet. That's scary. Multi-generational farms will likely disappear because of contamination. Fishing and hunting might not be an option for years. Might not sound like a big deal if you live in the city, but if you live in the country, if you live in East Palestine and parts of rural Ohio, rural Pennsylvania, Appalachia, also out in the Midwest where I'm from, you go out farther west, Nebraska and the Dakotas, hunting and fishing is how a lot of people feed their families. Well, for years, we have no idea how long it's going to be until people can go back to their homes without horrible headaches and nausea. And what's more concerning, we talked about this at the top, is that nobody has good answers. All the reassurances seem to just bring more questions. The EPA has people on site, and all of these people are in hazmat suits. They're in hazmat suits because it's probably pretty dangerous. But don't worry. They show up at each home. They search the house. They said they've searched about 200 homes and tested all these homes, and all of them are safe. Think about it. Would you risk your family's health on that promise of the people in hazmat suits telling you to go back home? People in East Palestine don't have that choice. If you think about it, we don't use plastic straws anymore to save the turtles. That's what we do to help the environment. Yet 10 rail cars of some of the most dangerous stuff in the world spills into a town, into its rivers, into its water supply. Much of eastern Ohio is now drinking bottled water. There's a smoke plume of toxic gas from the burn pit, and the EPA doesn't really see much of a problem. No problem. It's fine. Go back home. There's no contaminants. Remember that town hall? We aren't entirely sure who will be there, but the Secretary of Transportation, who oversees rail safety, he won't be there. He's heading to Atlanta for a press conference to, quote, highlight progress on implementing the historic infrastructure law and how the Biden administration is working to build the next generation of American jobs and tour a battery plant. The head of the EPA likely won't be there either. So you can understand how and why people in East Palestine feel forgotten. We're going to get to Congressman John Garamendi in a minute. He's worked hard for better safety standards on the railroads and been rebuffed when he has tried to do that. But first, Jenna Giannios, who lives about 10 miles away from the crash. All right, Jenna, do you feel safe to go back to your house given the air quality and what it's like there?
Hi, Leland. We actually weren't evacuated. Only 1 mile outside of that derailment was cause of concern and evacuation. Where I live, which you stated was about 10 miles away from the evacuation zone, we were given an order to, it wasn't actually even an order, but just told to stay in place or stay inside.
No, but you don't really have a choice. You're at home, but do you feel safe
Right.
there? Is the air quality okay? Is the drinking water okay? What's it like?
Yeah, I mean, my biggest concern right now would be the drinking water. I think the air quality, like it is what it is. It's maybe dissipated into the environment. But at this point, I won't drink the water. We're drinking bottled water. But we really don't have, a choice.
Forgive me for interrupting, but who's paying for the bottled water and how long will they pay for it? Do you know?
We're paying for it. We don't count because we're not within that 1 mile evacuation zone. So it's on us.
You're 10 miles from 10 train cars of toxic waste that spilled out into the rivers and the drinking water supply. Norfolk Southern makes a lot of money. Don't you think they should be paying for it?
I think there's a big opportunity for Norfolk Southern to step up and dictate the outcome of this situation. I think they've offered the city like $25,000, and residents that are like 1.01 miles outside of the evacuation zone don't qualify for anything.
I hear in your voice, is it from the cough that you've had over the past few days?
Yeah, I've had a cough. I will say I might have had a cough a little bit before this, but it hasn't gone away. It just seems to be getting worse. We kept our kids home from school for, a day or two because that's about as long as we could, because they need to go to school, right? But it doesn't seem like that anybody really cares that we're living in such a toxic environment, and then the long-term impacts as well.
Yeah, I think you said it best. It doesn't really seem like anybody cares, which is probably the hardest part to deal with. Hey, Jenna, we appreciate you being here. And I know you got a Facebook page that's trying to rally support for everybody. And at some point, all we can do is look out for each other. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you for the work you're doing. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.